I have run out of ideas. So, I'm going to tell you a story. The reason I remember this story is because it was very strange, really. And I made sure to write it down so I never ever forget it. So I'm going to tell it. It was in Kalbarri in Western Australia. And it was a Halloween night. There was me, there was Steve, who's in the spicy ramen video, and there was this girl called Alicia. So yeah, it was a Halloween night, and for some reason, well,
clear the machine. Hit the word you. Yeah, right.
Anyway, as we were walking to the pub in Kalbarri, it's the one, I don't even know, I think it's the only one, but it's the one next to the bottle shop. I can't remember what it's called for the life of me, but it's that pub. So when we were walking to the pub from some street, I can't remember what it's called, but I'll be right back. I'm probably going to take this.
Copy that. Sorry to be involved, mate, but could you bring...
Yeah, I can't remember which street it is, but we were walking down to the pub. We saw a few people dressed up, but when we got to that pub, we were the only 3 idiots dressed up for some fucking reason, because it was Halloween. You only live once. And speaking of only living once, when we got there, we ordered some drinks. I think it was my shout first, then it was my shout again for some fucking reason, then I think it was Steve's. But then when I went to get more drinks, this lady saw me, said she was engaged and all that, and I was like, yeah, nice, good to meet you. As you can tell, I was dressed up like a zombie, you know, making myself look worse than I usually do. And so yeah, for some reason she was very drunk. I think she was with her parents. So yeah, a little bit drunk, and I don't know how the fuck it happened, but for some reason we kissed. So I can say, you know, when I tell people this story, I can say that dressed up like a zombie on Halloween, I made out with an engaged woman. It was pretty cool, not gonna lie. It was strange, but it was cool, you know. It's one of those moments that in your life that's just like, can't believe it. Then you tell the story and they're like, can't fucking believe that. Another funny thing about it, it's empty. Another funny thing is, obviously I went to the toilet sometime during the night because, you know, I don't have to explain it, but yeah, I needed to piss. So, I'm not good at telling stories, but I needed to piss.
Alright, Peter's in work position now, so drop the tap, but still need to go and stop when you need to. Yeah, right,
Copy that. So anyway, fucking hell. As soon as I start recording, everyone wants to talk on the radio. Yeah, so, yeah, I needed to piss, and I was washing my hands, and some guy walked in, and he's like, how are you, mate? Without even looking at me, and I was like, yeah, good. And then he turned around and was like, how's your night going? And he looked at me dressed all zombie-like. It looked like I was in a fucking car accident. And he's like, what the fuck happened to you? And I was like, nah, mate, it's makeup. And he's like, oh, thank fuck. You know? Well, this story is going nowhere fast, but there you go. I made out with an engaged woman in Kalbarri pub dressed as a zombie.